Gazpacho is a classic Spanish tomato soup, and you will only find it in Spain during the summer. That's because they use everything that is in season. It is so simple, I'm almost embarrassed to show you, but it's really, really delicious. It's my favorite way to cool down in the summer, and it only uses a few ingredients. So let's get started. So I'm using some organic tomatoes on the vine. So normally in Spain, what they would do is they would take the tomato and they would cut an X like this, just on the top, and they would blanch them, right? Which means to cook in hot water for a few minutes, and then they would peel them. But honestly, I don't have the time, and when I'm using a really, really good blender, I don't taste any of the peel. So we're using equal parts tomatoes to cucumbers. I'm using Persian cucumbers. They have like virtually no seeds. They're really, really tiny, which are different than kind of American cucumbers, which are really watery and have a thick skin. This skin is so thin that I can pop it straight in just like this. Red onion and bell pepper. Again, classically in Spain, they would probably use green bell pepper, but I really like the way that a colorful pepper like orange or yellow or even red adds like a little bit of more sweetness to this. Okay, now here is where it gets really, really important. We're using sherry vinegar. This one actually is imported from Spain. And there is something about sherry vinegar in particular that just elevates and brings out all of like the acid in this soup. I'm pretty generous with it, but what I would recommend is start with like a tablespoon and then work your way up there. Taste it, right? And finally, a good glug of extra virgin organic olive oil. It's really important to use really high quality, great ingredients. And some salt. I'm gonna salt it again afterwards, right? You always wanna taste and then continue seasoning. And blitz, you want this to be so smooth that you don't have to strain it afterwards. This brings back so many memories for me. I was like a broke college kid backpacking through Europe. And I remember the first day that I got to Barcelona in the summer, and I ordered the soup. I had no idea what gazpacho was. And I tried it, and it was like an explosion. I mean, it totally changed the way that I saw a vegetarian tomato soup. It was so refreshing and delicious. This is great now. If I pop it in the fridge for an hour, it'll be even better. I'm Roni Proder. I hope that you give this recipe a try. If you like it, let me know. You can always find more recipes on dinnerreinvented.com.